Hey there, ladies and gentlemen, Bookable Bard here with part 5 of my strategy guide / road round 35. Okay, so in this video I'm going to be talking a lot about tips, tricks, strategies, and just some random facts that you might not know about zombies. Alright, so there's a lightning zombie. I think this is the first time he spawned in the entire game, which is kind of odd. I mean, I had the power on since round 2, I think, so I had a decent amount of time without him spawning in. Lucky me, right? So he takes 2 hits with the Galvin Knuckles, 3 with the Bowie Knife, and 4 with the normal knife to kill. And I think in one of my previous videos I said he had the same amount of health as in one of those aliens or denizens, whatever you want to call them, that jump on top of your head when you own the fog. And I guess that's not true because they take 5 knives to kill, 5 of the normal knives to kill, and he only takes about 4. So other than that, they have the same. And something to note about him is you want to kill him as quickly as possible because otherwise it'll come back to bite you in the butt. Like he just gets in the way of everything. Like he's shooting lightning at you, and that's the thing is he's the only zombie. Well, I guess the Shrieker zombie in Black Ops had a long range attack, but it didn't really hurt you. It just kind of shook you up a little bit. But his lightning attack actually hurts you, and it does a decent amount of damage. I'd say it's equivalent to about 2.5, maybe even 3 hits from a zombie. If you get lightning shocked and then hit by a zombie right away, like you're gonna be red. So just be careful of that and try to kill him before any of the zombies spawn in, because he always spawns at the beginning of a round, right? Random at what time he spawns, but it is at the beginning of a round. Yeah, that's a little thing about him. Something else that I wanted to talk about is the amount of zombies that are allowed out of the windows at a time, which is 24 if you didn't know. So what that means is, let's say there's 100 zombies in this round that I'm on right now, round 21. So there's 100 zombies that I have to kill before I can advance to round 22. 24 of those 100 zombies are going to come out, are going to spawn, come out of the windows and spawn right off the bat, right? They're going to come at me. And so if I kill one, then there's this little counter that goes up to 24, right? And if I kill one, then it goes down 1. And as soon as one spawns, it goes up 1. Once it reaches 24, the spawning stops. And if it never reaches 24, then they'll just continue to spawn. And you're a beast because you're killing them really friggin' quick. So, yeah, there's 24 allowed out. And you're like, okay, yeah, that's great. I don't really care. Something that you might care about with that in mind is that if there's only 24 allowed out of the windows at a time, and let's say you needed a break or your buddy needed a break and you're playing co-op, what you can do is one of you gather up all 24 zombies and just keep running in circles. It's not that hard, and you're not going to die doing it, right? So just go ahead and do that. Run in circles with 24 zombies behind you while your buddy goes and takes his break, grabs a snack, a drink of water, or whatever you're doing. Right there, you see that insta-kill? Why is it not glowing? I've never had that happen before Black Ops 2. In Black Ops 2 it's happened to me a couple times, but in World at War and Black Ops 1 that never happened to me. It's very odd. Yeah. Anyways, we're gonna hit the box here and grab a new weapon, because this one's running low. And I get the RPD. Thank God, that weapon is amazing. Favorite weapon. I think I've said that like 50 times now. Alright, so something else that you might want to know is that the denizens, or the aliens that jump on your head when you go into the fog, you have the Galvin Knuckles take 2 hits, right, like I just said, but that's only if they're already on your head. If they're not on your head and they're flying through the air or just crawling on the ground, although I don't know how you'd hit them crawling on the ground, because if you got that close, I'm sure they'd jump on you. But anyways, if they're jumping at you and you punch them, it only takes 1 punch. So it's like your punches are stronger when they're not on your head, which kind of makes sense because I can punch something in front of me a lot harder than I can punch something that's ripped onto the top of my head, rip my eyeballs out. But that's just me. I don't know about you. Yeah, so that's that. Something with the drops that, like the zombie drops when you kill them, the times 2 insta-kill, nuke, max ammo, those things, you might want to know is they blink pretty long, like for a decent amount of time, and I kind of showed that with the times 2 points. I think it was on round 20 or 21, something like that. But yeah, if you can go back and check that out, I'll put a little annotation below so you can skip back to that. But so you can see exactly how long it takes for them to disappear. You can also watch the insta-kill too, so you know exactly how long. I think it's 30 seconds it takes before they disappear. Alright, so yeah, that's a little, piece of information on that. Might help you out. So yeah, I'm going to go back to talking about the electric zombie here just for a second, because he spawns back in very quickly. Around, what was it? He spawned in on 22 and now 24, so that's the quickest I've ever seen him spawn in, actually, now that I think about it. But anyways, we're going to kill this one. There he is. He just spawned in. You should always be able to hear it if you've got your volume turned up. And I'm actually going to slow this down for you after I hit him, because there's something I want you to see. You see when he blinks right there? He kind of goes into a little ball and then comes back out. That is when you can hit him again. So I went and I hit him the first time, and then I backed up. And the reason I back up is because if you stay too close to him, he will turn into a little ball and do his little zapping around thing, so he can get farther away from you. Because he can only attack you from long range, and so that's what he wants to do, and he doesn't want you to be close to him. So you got to move away from him so that he, gains his human-like form, I guess. But, yeah. So you can only hit him once per time, and then you've got to wait, and then back up, wait for him to get into his, human-looking form, and then hit him again. And you have to wait for that little blink that I slowed it down so you guys could see it. You got to wait for the blink, and then you can hit him again. So that's just something to make note of. Alright, and something else you might want to be thinking about is how much health that you have relative to how much damage the zombies do when they hit you. And so without Juggernaut, I'd say you have about 100 health, and the zombies, when they hit you, they do about 55 damage. So that means that you could take, if you get hit twice, you're going to die. Without Juggernaut. Now, with Juggernaut, I would say that you have probably about 250 health. So if you get hit 5 times, you'll die. If you get hit 4 times, you'll be pretty red. And so that's just something to make note of, so you know exactly how many hits you can take. And it differs per situation, like how quickly you get hit. Definitely makes a difference, because if you get hit 3 times, like all in very quick succession or at the exact same time, it'll do more damage than if you were to get hit once and then twice and then 3 times and then 4 times. Like when you get hit very close together, it does more damage. And so you could, if you get hit 3 times all at the exact same time, you might be really red, So yeah, that's definitely something to be thinking about, so you can keep yourself alive and know exactly, okay, I get hit once, I get hit twice, alright, I gotta get out of this situation. And something in this game that they put in is the lava on the ground, right? The lava, it doesn't do very much damage. I would say it probably does about 15, 20 damage maybe. And so when you have Juggernaut, you can take, you can sit in the fire and it'll hit you 8 times before it even pops up as a red little semicircle like it does when the zombies hit you. Like that right there. So yeah, you can sit in the fire for quite a while, but the problem is if you get hit a couple times and you're red, and then you step in the fire, even though it doesn't do that much damage and it might not kill you, it'll keep your health not at full, right? You'll stay red, and that's not something you want to do. So you want to avoid fire definitely when you're hurt, and even if you're not red, sometimes you are at the amount of damage where one more hit will kill you, and it's just game messed up. It used to happen a lot more in Black Ops and definitely World at War. They've kind of fixed that problem. Here you just see me laying in the crowd of zombies. I love doing that after you get a nuke. After you get a nuke, all the zombies, they're going to keep running at you, but they won't hit you. They'll try to, but it won't do anything. So that's just something fun that you can do. You got to be careful of that, though, because zombies, they spawn back very quickly, and you might find yourself in the midst of zombies you thought were, in when the nuke hit, but they actually weren't. And they'll start hitting you and swarm you, and then you'll die. Alright, so this video is coming to an end here. I hope to see you guys in part 6, which hopefully will be out as soon as possible, but I am back at school now, so it might be a little bit later. Yeah. Something else to make note of is the new zombie map that is coming out January 29th. Check it out. I'll put a link to the official trailer below. I think it's called Die Rise. Takes place in a couple skyscrapers in China. Looks like tons of fun. I will definitely have some gameplay footage out of that on the 29th, so check out my channel, and I'll see you guys soon. I'm Bookable and I'm out. Thanks for watching.